Hello Whovians, Crispy Bro here, and welcome back to the channel. We're doing another Top 10. The last time we did a Top 10, I set it all up nicely on my wall, but since then I have moved my bed and that wall is no longer available, so I was like, how can I make this visually interesting still? Look at this, you ready? Oh, a bit of green fabric. That was about $4. But with this bit of fabric, we can do so much. It's like, oh, I'm on Gallifrey right now. Oh, hello, Gallifreyans. Oh no, the master's here. Ah! Yep, top 10s from now on will be done on a green screen, so there's that. But anyway, today we are talking about the top 10 most viewed Doctor Who episodes. And by the way, this is modern Who. And oh boy, do we have some funky fresh episodes here. So yeah, we're gonna jump right into it. But before we do, please consider subscribing to this channel. We are this close to reaching 20,000 subscribers. And you know, wow. We make Doctor Who videos here every week and it's a bit of fun, so come and join the fun. You like fun? I do too. Anyway, let's get right into it.
Doctor Who is such a crazy show.
Coming in at number 10, we have The Doctor, The Widow, and The Wardrobe with 10.77 million viewers. If I had to guess the episodes that were going to be in this list, I do not think it would be this one. I never really enjoyed this episode. I think this was my first ever Christmas special, like the first time watching Doctor Who at Christmas. And it's a cute enough story, but I think there are better Christmas specials out there. But the ending is an ending I absolutely adore. In fact, I think I even commented on one of the clips that the BBC released of this. Yes, I did. Well, there you go. I'm really not that sure why this special did so well. I'm assuming it's because of the hype from Series 6. I think Series 6 was one of the most downloaded shows on iTunes US. Like, it had a much broader appeal than Doctor Who ever had. And plus, it's a Christmas episode, and that's going to be a running theme of this list, so get excited.
Doctor Who is such a crazy show.
Coming in hot at number 9 is Rose with 10.81 million viewers. Hot damn. Now this one I don't think I need to spend much time on. It pretty much speaks for itself. It was the first episode of the Revive series. The hype train was absolutely real. Doctor Who had been off the air for years with one TV movie in the middle that some fans like, some fans don't. But yeah, I think Rose is one of those like cult classic episodes that everyone goes back to. Like, it does such a good job introducing Christopher Eccleston's Doctor. Rose, played by Billie Piper, has an excellent introduction as well. You'd really hope so because her name is the episode title. Whilst on rewatch, you know, this episode has dated slightly, but it's still such a fun time, and I definitely, you know, rewatch it every now and again.
Doctor Who is such a crazy show.
At number 8, we have The Woman Who Fell to Earth with 10.96 million views. Wowee. This was obviously the start of a brand new era, the current era of Doctor Who, and it was the premiere episode of the first female Doctor, Jodie Whittaker, and I think this episode's pretty good. The rest of the season is a little bumpy, but I do think it's quite a good opener. I really enjoyed Jodie Whittaker's performance, you know, post-regeneration, and I feel like the companions are better utilized in this than most of the episodes in Series 11. But yeah, good job. Good job. I know some people in the comment section below are going to be like, hey, no, the episodes later, they drop views. I'm like, that's very natural. After Rose, I'm pretty sure there was like a 3 million viewer drop, and for The Woman Who Fell to Earth, it was a similar thing. Every time the Doctor regenerates, there's going to be a viewership drop for the next episode. Anyway, just thought I should clarify.
Doctor Who is such a crazy show.
At number 7, we have The Time of the Doctor with 11.14 million viewers. Matt Smith's last one. There you go. Wahoo. This episode is completely bonkers. It is out of this world. It features the Silence, the Daleks, the Cybermen, bald Matt Smith, naked Matt Smith, Peter Capaldi. I mean, that's quite a checklist. But in all fairness, I feel like this episode is a lot to consume. There is a lot going on, and I feel like to the casual viewer, it would be very jarring. I can't imagine watching this episode and it being my first ever episode of Doctor Who. I don't think I'd watch again. There's just too much. But in saying that, I feel like Matt Smith's regeneration was handled really, really well, and I'm sure all the views came from, you know, the end of such an era.
Doctor Who is such a crazy show.
Coming in at number 6, we have The End of Time Part 1 with 12.04 million viewers. Wowee. This was the start of David Tennant's 2-part finale and aired on Christmas 2009, and it definitely had a lot going for it. It had the guest appearance of Timothy Dalton, James Bond's own, and of course John Sims Master was back with some bleach blonde hair and more crazy than ever. David Tennant was immensely popular in the role of the Doctor, if not one of the most famous, up there with Tom Baker. So I completely understand the hype for his final story would have attracted a lot of viewers. And I think it's an alright story. I think it holds up and it has an almighty cliffhanger. But I think we can all agree that Wilfred was the best part of the episode. Hey buddy Wilf, Look at us, we're just two chaps. Hey, the power of the green screen.
Doctor Who is such a crazy show.
Okie dokies, we're on the top 5 now. Coming in at number 5, we have A Christmas Carol with 12.11 million viewers. Wowee. Christmas. We are just past halfway through our list now, and this is our 4th appearance of a Christmas special. It's Christmas is in the air, folks. These Christmas specials do so well. You'd be crazy not to have a Christmas special in your series. I'm looking at you, Chris Chibnall. But yeah, A Christmas Carol, the one with the flying shark and Dumbledore. I've gone on record and said I think this is one of the best looking Christmas specials and or episodes of Doctor Who I have ever seen. It is so sleek and clean and beautiful. And it's very well written. I think it's one of Moffat's best Christmas specials, hands down. It's very fairy tale, great message for the kids, and just an all-round good time. So, good job, Christmas Carol. You're doing good, buddy.
Doctor Who is such a crazy show.
Alrighty, number 4, we have The End of Time Part 2 with 12.17 million viewers. Woo-wee! So obviously a few more thousand people tuned in for this one than the first part of the story, which I find pretty amusing. But yeah, this is obviously because this was David Tennant's final ever episode, and he regenerates, and it was such a sad scene. Wowee, what an episode, and one of the most emotional regenerations ever. Honestly, I'm quite surprised this episode wasn't in the top 3. I think it is a fine story. I don't know if it's quite as good as Part 1. My personal opinion, but it was still very enjoyable, and yeah, that ending gets you in the feels.
Doctor Who is such a crazy show.
Alrighty folks, I hope you're ready. We got top 3 now. At number 3 we have The Day of the Doctor with 12.80 million viewers. Wow, Day of the Doctor at number 3. I thought it was going to be number 1, but nuh-uh, sister, not today. This was obviously the 50th anniversary special and an episode that had been talked about and hyped about for years. I'm pretty sure it was one of the most watched global simulcast things ever, so that's pretty cool that Doctor Who has that under its belt. Well done to Mr. Stephen Moffat for the impossible task of writing the 50th anniversary special and making it as good as it was. It is 100% fan service, obviously. This episode is written for the fans, it's a love letter for the fans, and it is so much fun. All the Doctors were together, and the late John Hurt was an excellent addition. It's a beautiful episode, a lot of fun, and a lot of rewatch value.
Doctor Who is such a crazy show.
Alrighty, number 2, I hope you're ready. With 13.10 million viewers, we have The Next Doctor. What? Now, this episode is clickbait, and people accuse me of clickbait. I'm like, The Next Doctor, that's clickbait. Obviously, this has a very misleading title, and a lot of people thought this was going to be David Tennant's last episode, but it was not. To be perfectly honest, I think this is my least favorite episode on this list. I don't know, the episode never really stuck with me. It's a fine Cyberman story, but it's I don't know, But it got the views, so props to it, well done.
Doctor Who is such a crazy show.
Alrighty, in the number 1 position with 13.3 million views is Voyage of the Damned. What now? Hello? Look, as an Australian, I can't be prouder than the fact that the episode that features Kylie Minogue is number 1. An Aussie icon. Love you, Kylie. I'd just like to thank me mum, me dad, and me kangaroo. But yeah, what an odd one to put at number 1. I would have never have picked it. I do think it's quite a cool episode. The Titanic being in space is something else, and Kylie Minogue is something else. It's very much popcorn Doctor Who, you know. You watch, put your feet up, and enjoy some sci-fi. It doesn't necessarily break any new ground, but it is very enjoyable. And David Tennant always looks sensational in a suit, so you can't complain there. I would never have picked this, but there you go. And that's it. Those are the 10 most viewed Doctor Who episodes of Modern Who. Wowee, a lot of these I did not expect. 6 of them were Christmas specials. What a treat the Christmas specials were, huh? Let's hope that Revolution of the Daleks is in fact a Christmas special, but we don't know what it is. It could be a Halloween special for all we know. Yeah, let me know in the comments below, were you surprised by these? Were there any that you feel like should be in this list? Were there some that you should be like, nah, I don't want them in the list? Please let me know in the comments below, and I'll reply. I'll give it a like, I'll give it a little love heart, whatever it is, the favorite thing. But yeah, please let me know in the comments below. A part 2 to this video will be coming very soon of the least viewed episodes, and that list is spicy. Oh boy, some I did not expect to be in there, so stick around for that. And by stick around, I mean subscribe, pretty please. We are this close to 20,000, and that's when stuff gets serious. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week. Have an awesome day. Allons-y!